Good evening, all contestants. The topic for today's contest is Abraham Lincoln said, nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. Your take.
Good evening, Toastmasters. This is Toastmaster Mustafa Ali. What a great statement by Abraham Lincoln. You know, when you are facing adversity, you are basically a victim. So people are with you. There is sympathy, encouragement of people with you. So there are people behind you during the time of adversity. Whereas when you have the power, that's the test of your character. It's not easy to handle power. People who are not at managerial positions may think it's very easy to be a manager, just assign the work and things will happen. No, power comes with responsibility. You have to take people along with you, address their needs, and make them leaders. It's not an easy job. Take, for example, a guy who is a normal civilian, once he becomes a policeman, once he receives this power, his total character will be changed. His behavior will be totally different from what he was before. For that matter, any person who receives power goes through this dramatic change. It's where your personality and character counts. Be the same, the sympathetic, kind, and generous towards your fellow beings. When you are without power or with power, I definitely say men with power character is the one which has to be testified. Thank you. Over to you.
Hello everyone, this is Toastmaster Chaitanya. When we were kids, we were taught not to steal or to badmouth our elders because they said if we do so, the God will be angry with us and we will get some punishment. Growing up, I would always question that why am I stopping myself from doing the bad things? Is it because I inherently or naturally don't want to do the bad things? Or is it some fear of something else that is stopping me from doing the bad things? And what happens if I no more have that fear? Do I become able, or does it give me the permission to do anything I want once I don't have that fear in mind? Once I don't have that filter or that fear. And this, in today's world, I see more of, I see very relatable, is that people choosing not to do a certain thing is probably not because of their wish, but because that unseen force stops them, unseen fear stops them. And maybe that is why it is said that the real character of people is seen when they have absolute power to do anything and then they choose not to do that thing. There is that old movie where that one man says that a weak person cannot decide to fight or not to fight. A strong man decides whether to fight or not. A fight or not to fight is a choice of a strong man and not a weak man, because for a strong man, he can do anything. In the same way, once you have absolute power, you have the choice to do anything you want, and this is when you can say that I choose to be good. Otherwise, you're good because you're fearing something.
Virendranath. Contest chair, panel of judges, fellow Toastmasters, a warm good evening to you all. Topic about adversity. Yes, this is a time of adversity. Everywhere, without being a bullet fired, the war is on. People are struggling, but yes, people don't know what is going to happen next. Calamities everywhere, but at the end of the day, the person who stands tall in this crisis is going to be the winner. What Abraham Lincoln himself did in his life, he faced all kind of his defeats, but at the end of the day, he rose above all, and now he's a man who is well known in the history. In a similar way, if you look at it, Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, some of these are examples of the people, the noble souls, who dedicated themselves, who stood the test of time, and they have proved themselves that yes, they are the ones who can rise above self and be savior of mankind. We ourselves can do so, provided we have a vision, we have a mission. And one thing we have to remember, we have to forget everything about us, then only you can rise above self. Over to you, contestant.